are developing a new generation of entrepreneurs to provide practical tools to teach young people how to build businesses and to create employment for others. In Lagos, the possibilities are endless. Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́ o.
Lagos State, in partnership with AGDC, presents Ignite, powered by First Bank and supported by Bank of Industry.
Ideas, ideas, ideas. Everyone tells me they've got 1,000,001 ideas. The only reason they can't execute the ideas because they don't have the money to do it. So today, we're going to test out your ideas. Truly, ideas are a dime a dozen. There are 1,000,001 ideas, but it's about how you're able to move from the idea to the reality, the process that is involved. So today, we've got some money on the table. And after a selection process from the many people that showed interest to pitch, they have shortlisted to certain people who will make a pitch. And to do that effectively, I asked two of my friends to join me here today in order to show you how the general investor that you're trying to get money for your project will evaluate your projects. You are going to be part of the team because you'll be the first to evaluate your peers' ideas before we tell you what we think. And if we think it's worth money, then we decide what kind of money can go. The money on the table is interest-free, but it's money that will be given for a season or for a certain period of time and will then be returned so we can recycle it for some other people later. All right? So sitting on my far left, it's a face you probably remember. She's a financial whiz kid. Tokunbo is the managing director of Alethea Capitals, and she's got a great heart for raising a whole new generation of entrepreneurs. She set up the entrepreneurs ecosystem, which is like a meeting point for young entrepreneurs with angel investors and also to share ideas and to support each other for the businesses to grow. And I know that she's always aggressively trying to raise a lot of international money to support the growth of small businesses so that we can create the jobs that we need in this country. Welcome, Tokunbo Ishmael. Well, sitting right beside her, the only man in the house, is Balogun Obiri. Because he's got two women all to himself on the stage, is Femi Tejuosho. Femi is the managing director of Helios
Investment Partners.
Helios Investment Partners. When you walk around Nigeria and God knows where in Africa, and you see those massive towers that help to support the telecom and communication industry, then you're talking about one of the business lines of Helios as a company. And all three of us were involved in a major entrepreneurship project at some points that I'm sure you can remember. But we're here in our individual capacities because we share a common vision for our country and a concern and a commitment to raising a whole new generation of entrepreneurs to address the unemployment issues of our country. And that's why they've given up their time for this moment.
Ignite, from dreams to reality. From the great city of Lagos, it's another inspiring episode of Ignite. Practical business advice taking you from dreams to reality. Ignite, from dreams to reality.
We'll go straight into the pitch. and will take our first speaker.
I'm Ola Biolumide Peter. I'm a barber. I derive so much passion in barbing. So as a result of that, we founded Leke Peters Barber's Shop. In Leke Peters Barber's Shop, we invested in the suburb of Lagos State, which is Alimosho local government, Akonwojo to be precise. So in this premises, there are barbing salon existing, yes. But in this suburb of Lagos, one thing is lacking: satisfaction. And as a result of this satisfaction, because some people enter the barbing salon, they want satisfaction. They want to be calm barbing their hair. So we decided to bring in some new concepts, such as bringing in air conditioner, bringing in different type of clippers, such as Super Tapper and Wow. And we decided to clean up, like washing their hair after we're through with their barbing. We treat their hair for them. But what we did was, in the entire environment, it's from 1,000 and above. That is the price niche. So what we decided to do is that we brought our price down to 500 naira. And if you come, the same thing they would do for you in some other barbing salon, and which is lacking. But the price niche is that we placed our pricing to 500 naira, and we focus on customer service. So basically, that's what we did. And we require, for now, we have invested 678,000 for the same test. So we require 379,900 to fully complete the project and launch it out to our potential clients who are originally waiting for us to launch out. So, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Peters. Can we have the first contribution?
Now, you said something. You said you wanted to provide satisfaction. That's your unique selling point from my own understanding. Now, if I go into a barber shop, I just want to get my hair cut. I don't care if they have air conditioner. I barb my hair for 200 naira in my area. I know where Next is. I can afford to pay it, but I just like a guy that I can chat with. The guy supports Chelsea as well. We talk. That's why I like to go to that guy's shop. So the only satisfaction I go to in a barber shop is basically to barb my hair. Now, how do you barb hair differently?
In this suburb, where we have a barber's shop, though, what they're after is they want their haircuts, and when they come inside your shop, they want you to attend because they believe they have a prestige. And nobody should talk to their prestige anyhow. Nobody should insult their prestige. So that was what we identified, that we need to satisfy these guys, collect the money and pay our own taxes.
All right. Tokumbo, you want to start?
Yes, no problem. You say a lot about they want, when they do this, they. So how many of these customers did you survey?
We actually, our space is at MyCom. So what we identified first was most of the barbers shop, they are at the road center. And when it is around 8 p.m., the entire environment cools down. Everybody moves into their residential area. So we decided to set up the space, the shop, in the residential area. So when you go to work in the afternoon, 4 p.m., you come in. So what we did was
How many customers did you ask about these benefits that you say they want? That they want air conditioning, they want X, Y, Z? Because when I look at what you're going to do, it's a lot of work, real estate construction.
What we did was, personally, I went to them in their joint.
You went to them in their joint?
In their joint. They have joint. So I sat down with them. Sometimes I decide to buy what they want for them. So I ask them questions. And like, come, this is a barbing salon. What's something new that you want? Some will like, I want to enter a barbering salon. Give me a magazine, a sport magazine to read. Some will tell you, why not just give me Super Sport? Instead of me going to pay 100 naira at the viewing center, let me just come into your barber's shop and watch the Super Sport.
So you spoke to people, and that's
yes,
why
ma'am.
you know. So how many barbers do you have? Because when I look at the costs that are here,
Yes, ma'am.
and I look at the price that you're talking about, I actually still don't think you're going to be able to generate sufficient cash to pay back this loan. So do you have 5 barbers, 10 barbers? How are you making sure that you're leveraging all this cash that you've spent?
Currently now, we have 2 barbers with me, making 3. So at least at once, we're going to be barbering for 4 people. That is our target. So because eventually when we launch out, we want to employ 1 barber with whom each of them, we want to be giving them 7,000 per month. And 7,000 per month. We're going to follow our generic.
Okay, let's talk about just
one last, yes, I just have one last comment. I still think the fact that you've spent nearly 1 million and you're not up and running is an issue. And I actually don't think you've quite thought through